Good evening, my name is Eddy Otanez, A00105628. I study international business, and this class is Technical English 2, every Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., taught by Professor Víctor Sueros. Next, I'm going to talk about some aspects that I learned during the last classes of Unit 20 to 24. I will start chronologically. Unit 20 called Market Structure and Competition. First of all, this unit aims for us is to learn the standard structure of product and service markets and discuss existing importation industry cluster. At the beginning of it, I learned to understand how to classify the brands in my country and recognize the situation in the competition. This was developed in two parts, the market leader and the market challenges. We were discussing which was the leader brand in rice in the Dominican Republic, and we conclude that the leader brand or rice in the Dominican Republic is La Galsa, and its direct competition of the market challenges was the bison or rice. Um, we also did a reading activity called marker structure based on the marching the word into to the test, in which I was able to learn many words I didn't know, and some of them were market leader, market challenges, market segmentation, niche, and now I'm going to define some of the terms. Market leader is a market or company that has the large market share in an industry. And the market challenges is a firm that has a market share below that of the market leader. And the market followers, this considered to be the majority of smaller companies that belong to the any sector, and those represents a threat to the leader. And the last one that I can remember is the niche, and actually this was a concept that I have to develop quite a bit because it was a little complex to understand. But I can to the conclusion that is the only one segment or broader market we it on need or preference. We also did another vocabulary activity, which I learned other concepts such as landlord, cluster, entrepreneur. Like landlord is a person who rents building to other people, and a cluster is a group of similar teams located, example like companies close to each other one. In conclusion, I found it quite interesting because I learned new words and their pronunciations and meaning. And next, Unit 21, core stakeholders. As I lead into this unit, we discussed the initial question, which I found interesting because it will allow me to apply knowledge to my daily life. And that the question that I can remember was the how do companies take over other companies? And we have like 5 or 6 options. And the first one was the horizontal integration, vertical integration, takeover by, friendly by, and now I'm going to define some of the terms. Horizontal integration is the acquisition of a business is operating at the same level of the value chain in the same industry, and the vertical integration is a strategy whereby a company owns and controls its suppliers, distributors, or retail location to control its value or supply chain. Ray means buy a company stock in the stock market. The other question was what is a merger? And a merger is agreement that you need to existing company into a new one. Merger and acquisition are commonly done to expand a company reach, expand into new segment or gain market share. After learning the terms, I learned to differentiate one from the others. Moving on to the next unit, number 22, called Government and Taxations. This was one of the units that I really like because it's something that everybody needs to know, and that is like daily in my country, Dominican Republic. And this unit, I learned many new words such as allocation, commercialize, infrastructure. In addition to the words that I learned previously, I have learned these words that I think are very important to know, like income tax, direct tax, progressive tax, indirect tax, value and tax, capital gain tax, inheritance tax, wealth tax, tax evasions, tax avoidance, tax havens, and the loophole. And some of the definition that I can remember is the income tax is the tax people pay on their wages and salaries. Direct tax is the tax on wages and salary on or on a company profits. Progressive tax is the tax in which the tax rate increase at the taxable amount increase. That is the tax that in Dominican Republic use. And indirect tax is defined as the tax imposed by the government or tax payer for goods and service. Values and tax is a consumption tax placed on a product whenever values is in the age stage of the supply chain. And finally, we end this unit by reading some sentence and saying why are you agree or disagree. Next, unit number 23, called the business cycle. Is the in this unit we socialize the first vocabulary of this unit. Uh, some of the terms and the definition that I can remember are balance of payments, constructions, demand, downtown, uptown, expectation, gross domestic product, say supply uptown. Demand is the willingness and ability of consumers to purchase goods and services, and downturn is a declining economy activity, and upturn is an increasing economy activity, and the last one, gross domestic product, is the total market values of all the goods and service produced in a country, like in during the specific period. And we also have some discussion that allow me to fully understand this unit. In reality, this unit can be categorized as large but are quite important for the daily life. Next is the last unit is called corporate social responsibility. First of all, what is a corporate social responsibility? It's a management concept whereby companies integrate social and environmental concepts into their business operations and interactions with the stakeholders. The objectives of this unit is to understand the responsibilities of businesses and to know how to differentiate some of the ethical practice they carry on. Some of the terms that I learned from this unit is discrimination, undermining, free enterprise, conformity to, custom, ethical, proponents, and other one. In conclusion, all the chapters that were integrating this evaluation was very interesting for me. Thank you.